Hey you guys, so I'm sitting down here in the lobby of the hotel, the little restaurant area, and I wanted to touch bases with you to talk to you about what were my thoughts from earlier today. Remember how I was telling you that there was a lot of thoughts going around in my head when I was at the registration? And the main thought was, because of course I saw all those kids, young adults, and all I could do was think about my son. So I have a 15-year-old about to be 16 in the next couple of weeks, and I realized that he's going to have to be doing something like this pretty soon, college fairs and job fairs and things like that. And the major thing that people who are hiring look for is confidence. I saw a lot of women dressed up and they had on high heels, which is completely unnecessary. Some men were like overdressed, where they had on full suits and ties, and they just looked uncomfortable. But if only they knew that what we really look for as professionals, if we're hiring you, yes, we look that you're presentable, but we look for confidence. We look for enthusiasm. We look for those people who look like they're ready to go and take on anything. Yes, we look for, intelligence, of course. It helps that you have a good GPA, but that's not all. That is the determining factor. So my thoughts there were just, I wish I could give all of those kids a boost of confidence. And I know that that really only comes from life experiences, because I know I didn't have it when I was that age. I thought that I did, but life teaches you, after you've been through so many situations, you've been through that before, so to have confidence. You've been through it. You know what I mean? Like, that makes sense to me. Is like, if you haven't been through a certain era before or certain experiences, of course you're going to be unsure. But if I could just give my sons and these people here like an injection of confidence, it's going to take them far. I also would like to encourage them to know that you don't have to conform to everything that your peers are doing. You do not have to do everything that they're doing. I don't know how else better to say that. Is like, if you have a goal, everything that you do from this point on, you need to work towards that goal. Yes, God gives us favor. He puts us in certain situations. It is not of our own bragging and boasting that we can say we are where we are as professionals. It is God all the way. However, I also think that He grooms us in a certain way to be able to handle ourselves in crucial situations. And if you are caught up in the idea that you think that you have to do everything that your fellow children are doing, your fellow peers are doing. You don't have to be serious about life right now. You don't have to, follow the rules. You don't have to, whatever your peers are doing, you think that that's okay for you to do. And if I could encourage you all, if you're listening to this, any at that college age, don't fall in line of where you think you ought to be with your peers. Fall in line to who you want to be in the future. I'm not telling you to lose your youth, but I'm encouraging you to act as if you are where you want to be. Plan for your future now. They say dress for how you want to be in your future. That's true. But also put on the mindset of where you want to be in the future as well. If you see yourself as a leader, you cannot be found doing things that leaders are not supposed to be doing. You don't want to be found being irresponsible. You don't want to be found where somebody can pull up a videotape later on and have you all over the internet, but yet in the future you're going to be a leader. You have to think these things through. There's a time and a place to have fun. You're going to have fun. You don't have to have it at the expense of your future. So, yeah, that's the advice that I would give myself as a 19, 20-year-old. Looking back, I would give myself that advice. So I hope this has helped somebody. Maybe the Lord will bring somebody my way this weekend and I can help encourage them in that area. But yeah, so I'm going to enjoy my dinner, and I will probably just have fun relaxing in my room for the rest of the evening. I'm telling you, it's nothing like having peace and quiet for a little while. I love my kids and I love my dog, but it's nothing like having peace and quiet. So, all right, y'all, I will check back in tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.